This program is about internet mysteries. We are in no way claiming the events to be true, but they might be. What you are about to see is not a news broadcast. This version of Unsolved Mysteries is intended to help others think outside of mainstream.
In this episode of Industry Hoaxes You Decide, we will look into the case of a fake event we covered. Going back to the Simpson case, the Industry Hoax released a video in 2015 titled, "Is Megyn Kelly Really Nicole Brown?" Now we will take a better look at this bizarre case. Is it a new identity? Or was she in our faces the entire time? We will compare facial features, voice, and more. Maybe you have the answers. Join me on this episode of Industry Hoaxes You Decide. There are many theories that Nicole Brown may have a new identity, and now goes by the name Megyn Kelly, a journalist and media personality. You may know her from The Megyn Kelly Show, the host and correspondent with NBC News from 2017 to 2018. We also have the possibility that Nicole Brown is actually her sister Denise Brown. We will compare Megyn Kelly to Nicole Brown and Denise to see if it's possible. Let's start with Denise and Nicole.
Nicole Brown Simpson was allegedly born on May 19, 1959, in Frankfurt, West Germany to Judith and Judy Brown. She was the second of 4 daughters. Their father was a captain in the Air Force. He allegedly died July 5, 2014. It is said that he had Alzheimer's near the end and died believing Nicole was still alive. But oddly, there is an article that has been removed. Ever noticed Nicole's sister Denise Brown looks just like her? Strangely enough, there have been no or very few pictures of Denise Brown from the 1990s or before.
Early photographs of Denise, Nicole's sister, are strangely absent or hard to find. This absence fuels the speculation and deepens the mystery surrounding the event. The videos claiming to be the sisters playing as kids offer no proof. There's no indication that suggests those are Nicole and Denise. As far as we know, they could be anyone. Why are there so few images from Denise's youth? What secrets might they hold? The few available photos of Denise Brown are not without their own issues.
Let's compare the overall lighting. Why is Denise in a different light than everyone else? The resolution of Denise appears slightly lower than the others. Also, notice the woman on the far right. Now focus on her hair. Notice the hair appears to have a sharp cutoff. This could be evidence of someone cutting the image. Why? If these photos are fake, they're pretty good fakes, but this isn't convincing evidence at all.
This discrepancy could indicate that the image has been manipulated to insert one of the sisters into a pre-existing photo. Further examination reveals subtle differences in image quality between the two sisters. The resolution of one sister appears slightly lower than the other, suggesting that they may not have been photographed at the same time. Now we will conduct a deeper comparison. Could this be the same woman? At age 30, and then at age 50. Did she dye her hair dark brown instead of being blonde? We know that she had surgery, but without younger photos of Denise at the same angle as Nicole, it will be difficult to have an exact match. Let's do another comparison. The year comparison. Some would consider this a match, while others can see it as inconclusive. Here's the last comparison that could possibly have you second guessing.
We got lucky there, since the odds of finding her at the same angle with the same smile in the same light 20 years apart are very low. Note the teeth, which all match. I can understand why one would consider this to be the same woman. All she had to do to fool you was change the color of her hair and her first name. She didn't even have to change her last name. Another interesting thing is that I couldn't find any video footage of Denise and Nicole interacting with each other during the wedding. I thought I found her, but soon realized one female had dark hair, while Denise had the light brown hair. Maybe it's out there, or they will create it. Some will tell me Nicole and Denise must have been twins. Not according to the story we are told. According to that story, they were born about a year and a half apart. But even twins at 50 don't match this closely. Twins live different lives, and their lives are imprinted differently on their faces. The match in the pictures is so precise that it would be better than most twins.
Could they fake Nicole's death and had her live on as her fake sister Denise? Maybe Denise is really Nicole. They've done this with other celebrities as well. Remember, they did the same thing with Sharon Tate and the Jeffrey Dahmer hoax. Since there are a lot of pictures of Denise on the internet, actually more than of Nicole, it could be a lot easier to prove she was Nicole. Some would say Denise could be telling us the truth in this clip.
They get through it for the children.
It's really funny because Sydney, she says this almost consistently. Gosh, Denise, she goes, face is just like my mommy. If you had blonde hair, you'd look just like my mommy.
And what did Justin say to that? Now you're mine?
If this is true, I assume most top people in Hollywood may know she is Nicole, and that therefore the whole Simpson trial was a charade. So is the case solved? Possible. The visual evidence adds another layer of complexity to the already convoluted O.J. Simpson hoax. After this commercial break, we will look at Megyn Kelly.
The media would never report the subject matter on this channel.
Oh my God, is it true?
Well, the viewer says it's one of the best channels on YouTube.
Haven't you read the papers?
It's the content they don't want the masses to see.
I am not ready to let Industry Hoax encourage people to think.
NdustryHoax will talk about the lies. See it next.
Okay, last time. This is TV. This is your brain on TV. Any questions?
The video from Industry Hoax, called Is Megyn Kelly Really Nicole Brown Simpson, sparked heated debates across social media platforms. People were quick to weigh in, with some expressing shock and disbelief, while others were more receptive to the theory. Although not the originator of this theory, the video tapped into a deep-seated fascination with the Simpson case. Side-by-side comparisons of Kelly and Nicole were presented, highlighting supposed similarities in their bone structure. It is said that Kelly was born in Illinois to Edward Francis Kelly on November 18, 1970, while Nicole Brown was said to have been born May 19, 1959. You would say Megyn looks too young to be Nicole. Well, in all of the glamorized photos. But let's remove the makeup as we try matching the two photos.
So we can see she looks older without makeup, but also has work done on her face. But to make it fair again, let's use a glamorized photo of both Nicole and Megyn. Nicole's mouth is different, so we will not use that. Even with surgery, the side profile matches, the outline of her face is the same. Then note the exact match on the nose. All the lines match, including the length of the nose, the curve at the bottom, the nostril holes, and the curve outside the nostril.
We can see the resemblance does start to make you wonder. But focusing on the ear, we see there's a slight difference. The start of older Megyn Kelly's ear seems to be receding, while the younger Nicole's ear doesn't. Could this be from aging? We can only speculate. We know she had surgery to possibly hide all similarities to Nicole. But one would say that the match is astonishing. What's even more interesting is her birthmarks. They cosmetically change the appearance of your skin. It is taxing to find Megyn Kelly photos without any touch-ups. But here we find these. Birthmark in the middle of her neck. This is also seen on Nicole Simpson. Next, we can do a voice comparison. Here's Nicole Brown.
He broke the whole back door in. Screamed and hollered, and I tried to get him out of the bedroom because the kids were sleeping in there. I had to write down the phone number that he wanted, and it was my phone book with all my stuff in it.
And here's Megyn Kelly.
Yeah, my sister's beautiful. No, I gained a lot of weight during my pregnancy. I gained 33 pounds during the pregnancy. Yeah. I gained 33 pounds during the pregnancy.
The president says the world cannot ignore the suffering of over 1 million people.
Screamed and hollered, and I tried to get him out of the bedroom because the kids were sleeping in there.
Yeah, my sister's beautiful.
These audio comparisons may not be enough to give a definite answer. Both sound bites were recorded under different conditions and with varying levels of background noise. But maybe you're able to pick up on something no one else has. Megyn Kelly and Nicole Simpson show a striking resemblance to one another. But is it Nicole Brown? Megyn Kelly does have older pictures online, but look at them. Can you say for sure that is Megyn Kelly? No. After all, Megyn Kelly was introduced to us with another name.
Megyn Kendall, the newest member of the Fair and Balanced team, with the Fox Report Live tonight from Washington. Megyn, welcome.
Thanks, Shep. The president says the world cannot ignore the suffering of over 1 million people. Shep.
Megyn Kendall, live.
Should we trust celebrities that signed NDAs? And in a twist of media spotlighting, Megyn Kelly responded to these claims, denying all allegations.
There is a conspiracy theory, and it's been around for a long time, since I became a public figure, that I am Nicole Brown Simpson, that she and I are actually the same person. This is a thing, you can Google it. And of course, it was all over the place yesterday. It was all over my mentions yesterday, people tweeting pictures of the two of us at me in my comments. And this is the first time I really went down the rabbit hole with any, amount of time. And I have to tell you, it's amazing to me how many people have given real thought to this. They were having arguments about how it could be, how it might not be, about how somebody really needs to check me for the scars from whatever operation I had to transform. I think the theory is I am right now actually Nicole Brown Simpson, that I wasn't actually murdered, that somehow Hollywood staged this or did something to make it look like I had died. And then I came back as journalist Megyn Kelly. Okay, we've got to check for scars. Indeed, it was all fake. This is a bunch of different people weighing in. Her jaw is totally different. Can cosmetic surgery change a jaw? It can, but I've never had cosmetic surgery on my jaw. This is my natural born chin, madam. I am a real person with a whole independent history having nothing to do with Nicole Brown Simpson, who was very clearly murdered back in 1994. And people who believe there are lizard people walking amongst us and that I'm reincarnation or the current version of Nicole Brown. Like, I do worry. Nicole Brown Simpson versus Megyn Kelly. Hollywood recycles dead actors. Why does Nicole Brown Simpson look exactly like Megyn Kelly? I don't think we look exactly alike at all. She has brown eyes. I have blue eyes. There's a lot of differences between us. There's a vague resemblance. Is Megyn Kelly Nicole Brown Simpson? And on and on. I am going to put on this video some pictures of the young Megyn Kelly in Syracuse, New York, where I grew up. I was born in Illinois, moved to Illinois.
One photograph showing a younger Nicole can also be the subject of much debate. Some believe it shows no resemblance and question its veracity. Content creator Jake the Asshole spoke for thousands that believe Megyn was being deceptive.
Yep, that's proof that Megyn Kelly is not Nicole Brown. All you need to do is have a little boy sit on a tire swing. And as long as that little boy kind of looks something like what you would figure a really young Megyn Kelly would look like, well, conspiracy theory debunked, right?
You gotta let it go. Focus on getting the help you need. Go outside, smell the fresh air, get some rest, see real people, stay off the internet.
As long as I go outside and smell some air, touch some grass, talk to people, then she won't be Nicole Brown anymore. And it'll all go away for her. And let's all just go outside and pretend none of this ever happened. Pretend you never heard any of this. And just go outside, man. Denise Brown Simpson. This is Nicole Brown Simpson's sister. And now you have this new monkey wrench here where this chick also looks like Nicole Brown and kind of looks like Megyn Kelly. So then there's a separate theory that Nicole Brown was Denise Brown. And there was never a Nicole Brown, that there was only a Denise Brown who pretended to be Nicole Brown, but then went back to being Denise Brown. But then my question is, well, so Denise Brown is also Megyn Kelly? See, so this is another facet that takes it in a slightly different direction. All I can say is that the story that they gave us has holes in it, doesn't add up. But as far as Megyn Kelly is Nicole Brown or Nicole Brown is Denise Brown, I can't say for sure, 100%. There's no way for me to 100% prove it either. But there's something here. There's more than meets the eye.
In the digital and body-altering age, seeing is no longer believing. As technology advances, so too will the sophistication of image manipulation techniques. To help understand this, I suggest you watch the O.J. Simpson hoax, and maybe you will look at this a little closer. Most viewers will say Kelly is a tall, blonde woman of Irish descent, while Nicole Simpson was petite. Their facial features, while sharing some superficial similarities common to many people, are ultimately distinct. Adding the video relies on suggestive editing, scary music, and misleading captions to bolster the claims. Those who think on the surface are those who find it hard to think outside of mainstream narratives. In a world saturated with staged events, fake news, false flags, fake deaths, it is more important than ever to approach visual evidence with a discerning eye. Remember, the digital age is a breeding ground for deception, and distinguishing a genuine photograph from a fabricated one becomes a crucial yet daunting task.
The missing years of Nicole Brown's sister Denise, both perplexing and suspicious. The scarcity of images makes it difficult to form a complete picture of Denise's life. Did the powers that be fool us again? Is Nicole Brown really her sister Denise? Or was Nicole killed off, received surgery, and propped up as a media personality? Someone, somewhere may have the answers. Maybe that someone is you. Wait, hoax. We are no longer in the 1980s. Turn up. Fantasy and history have come together to tease the imagination.